Yeah, there's 5. Fear.
Hello guys, welcome. My name is ShuriBear. With me I have Killer Chair on the host. Say hi.
Hello everybody.
Yeah, let's go. So I'm going to run Ninja Gaiden. Before we start for tech, when Ryu starts to fade into screen, that is when the time starts, and then on the shrimp boss you will see which boss it is. When the timer hits 0, it will be time. So let's reset and start. So 3, 2, 1, go! So yeah, this is Ninja Gaiden, one of the best NES games in the world if you ask me. It's also one of the most interesting games on the NES because it was the first one with cinematic cutscenes, or one of the first, and it looks amazing. So what we are going to get here is the spin slash. As you can see, that is that whirlwind thing that you can see in the menu, or on the top, or whatever you want to call it. And what it does is that it does a lot of damage every frame, and with that we are going to kill bosses very, very fast. There's few things though. The space is not available for every boss, so there are some interesting tech we have to do later. But as you can see, we melt through this boss like it's nothing, and that already means that we've finished the first stage. What I'm doing here is doing the one-handed mash technique. I'm pressing down and B at the same time. If you do that, you will do you can do more hits in. The downside is that it is frame perfect, so you have to mesh correctly. So what we use is just like our thumb and our index finger, just to get as many hits in as possible. Also, like those ladder climbs that I'm doing, perhaps you see my arms doing very weird stuff. It's just to do those wall climbs. It saves a few frames every time, but if you do everything correctly and perfect, it can save over 8 seconds over the whole run. That doesn't mean that I'm going to do it everywhere, because it's still parts where you can clip through it. So that's not marathon safe, but I will do it as much as I can. Also, this was already 2-1, the Rice and Kit Kat stage. So 2-2 is an interesting one. This is where we really get introduced with the bits, and where it gets start getting really annoying with them. So, hey, I missed him. So we wait and then we go. Let's take it safe. So here you start to learn how the timing is of the jumps and how to kill. And as you can see, this part is more about like do everything on time and learning how to jump and everything else. And this part is basically holding left and go, or that happens, but that is kind of an RNG thing. This game works on a global timer, which means that if we start up the console, it starts running the RNG seed, and it changes every few frames. So that is why you see runners always mash at the start. Because we always want to get the same RNG seed so we can know what to expect and kind of manipulate it in that kind of way. So that was 2-2 already. Now we're going to 3-1. This is, Act 3 basically is one of the stages where there is no spin slash. So we have to be creative. And you will see some creativity right here. We're going to throw the shuriken to get this fire. This fire is we're going to use against the boss. Because there's something called a standard kill, but I will talk a little bit more about it. But first I want to give the stage to Killer Chair, who can talk a little bit about the event or whatever he pleases.
Well, we do have a donation that came on in 11 euros by the wonderful Satanic Nerd, saying had to donate for 1 minute for every full minute, €1 for every full minute in Shuri's recent PB. Also, he wants to see that Rainbow Knight.
Heck yeah. So, I'm just going to take this a little bit safe. That was almost not safe at all, but I didn't got the flow correctly. What I tried to do there was the standard kill. If you do everything correctly, you can kill this boss a little bit faster. But even though it's called the standard kill, don't get deceived. It's a very hard kill. You also have the quick kill, quicker kill, and the quicker kill. And the quicker kill is got like has been proven RTA viable for like 3-4 weeks ago, which is very recent, especially for a Ninja Gaiden run, because has not been a lot of tech been found. There we go. I use the audio cue, so I know that I can do that bat boost. It doesn't save too much time. It will save like around a second. But if you can save a second, why not, right? So normally I would also ladder climb here for PB attempts, but this ladder right here is very clippable. And if you clip through it, you definitely die. So let's be a little bit safe. Also, at this jump upcoming right here, I also use the audio cue. So let's see. There we go. So this is the best song in the game. We're going to press right and just do something. So Killer Chair, if you have anything to say, this is another great time.
Yes, absolutely. Of course, a lot of people out there have Twitch Prime, and I would say if you have that, then you can consider using it right here on the ESA channel. You will get access to all the ESA emotes, as well as several BSG emotes, and get to support both of the events. So I dare you to use it.
Do it! So this is for free. This is even worse. This is next to another level we're going to see very soon. The one with the most bits, and it's terrible when you play it casually, because there are enemies spawning behind you and stuff, so you have to keep moving. And that's also what the developers intended when they were making Ninja Gaiden on the NES. They wanted to be 100% sure there will be a fast game where it was constantly, you had to keep on moving. And that is why it's such a great speed game, because it has that kind of design already in mind to keep on going. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. That Hammer Brother, as you can see, can troll very hard. Luckily, this upcoming boss is very easy to kill. We only have to press A and B. And if you do it casually without spin slash, this is a terrible boss, because the one on the right, that dog, is fake. So you have to constantly keep on track which one is the real one, and they blend in, and it can be super annoying. Although this is the part where it gets very hard. We got the manip. We try to spawn that Hammer Brother a little bit lower, so we can damage boost off of it. Saves around 0.5 seconds to a second, depending on what kind of clip you get and how you utilize it. But that was very nice. As you can see, there are more bits here, and I'm going to try to do a bird manipulation here so we can damage boost off of it. There we go. And we got the good boost, so that is the Beer Full of Belly Swag Star. And yeah, that will actually help us to go even better and further. So that was pretty good. I'm glad I could show that off, because that is not easy. This is, in my opinion, casually the hardest stage. Because we have to do something very soon, which is called the Lemon Drop. And the Lemon Drop is just a timing-based fall, and if you mistime it, you die. So let's hope I do not screw it up. I have an audio key on this next screen, so I'm going to concentrate for a second. Okay, my audio is a little bit out of sync because I'm using headphones instead of the TV audio that I'm normally using, so I could not really do it, but it's no really big deal. So this is the fall I'm talking about. I'm taking a little bit too safe. There we go. Better to do that, to be a little bit safe than losing Spin Slash. If you lose Spin Slash, this stage, it will be your worst nightmare. So even though we lost a little bit of time there, for Marathon, it's still, in my opinion, the best way you can do it. This is also my least favorite stage. There are a lot of bits, there are a lot of like small timing-based stuff you have to take account for. You have to do a safety spin slash there, otherwise that Hammer Brother can really ruin your day. Also, we are coming up with the SP boost. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. So that also yeah, I would say saves 4 or 5 seconds. It adds up nicely throughout the run, you know. Especially in a game like this, losing 0.3 seconds is a lot on the kind of skill level that I am on. Which, yeah, sounds like I'm blowing my own horn, but you know what I mean, right?
Oh, it's absolutely valid.
So here we have another boss, and once again we're going to Spin Slash, and this means we're going to Act 6, which is the final act of the game. Host, if you have anything to say, this is just holding left and time correctly, so this is not that interesting. You have the stage.
Sure. We want to thank ESA for supporting the event, for allowing us to stream on their channel. For information on upcoming events and changes due to the COVID-19 outbreak, be sure to check out esamarathon.com.
Heck yeah. So thank you for filling out the time, that was perfect. So 6-2, there's some interesting tech here. I hope this hammer brother on the pillar is not going to screw us over. He will. What a jerk. Let's see. At least I could do that. So that's Swag Star if you time it correctly. It'll just barely after the apex of your jump. If you throw it, you can also kill the dude on the platform. And that can get rid of very annoying RNG. So I'm glad that went well. Also, in like, I would say, 10 seconds, we will go into the dreaded AVGN room. Casually, this is the hardest room in the game, but you will see how fast we're going through it. When we're just going to hold right, do some spin slashes, and just damage boost at the end. Casually, there is still a way how you can do it, but it's a very dreadful room. And here at the end, we do a damage boost. There is a fast boost, but it's super duper unreliable. There are some patterns that definitely kill it, so not marathon safe. So what you're going to see here is that I'm going to deplete all my Nimpo, which is basically kind of your ammunition. And the reason for that is that we're going to kill this dude on the platform in like 2 seconds. Okay, a little bit longer, like right here. And if you have Nimpo, you will spin slash instead and you die. So it's very important that we get everything that we need right there. Also, yeah, we are already at the final 3 bosses. The Jackio is the worst one of them, which is the second one, and it's because it's just the biggest jerk of them all. So here we're just going to flip-flop a little bit. I'm going to get this extra Nimpo, spin slash here, spin slash there, and we're at the final 3 bosses. The first one is very easy with spin slash. You're used to it now. We just kill it in a few seconds, and here is where the mashing comes in. I'm going to make stupid faces. I'm probably not going to say as much because this is very concentration heavy, but let's go.
Does that also mean we have time for a quick donation?
Sure thing.
Alright, because we have 24 euros from Victorian Gamer simply stating 300 hype.
Whoa, we're already at 300?
Oh yeah.
Impressive. So that was Jackio. The final one's Shrimp. In-game time on 0 means time. And I'm going to try for tailless, which is like not killing the tail that you see on the Shrimp right now. Well, that's a horrible pattern. Like this is one of the few... the mini Shrimps are like on a frame-based pattern, so I'm never 100% sure what will happen. I have to be super careful right now. That was way too close. But yeah, that was basically Ninja Gaiden. And time. So that was it already. If you liked to see this speedrun for yourself, join our Discord. It's in our speedrun.com page. I'm working on a tutorial right now. It will be released in now and I would say 2-3 weeks. So keep your eye peeled on that. Thank you for the BSG crew. Shout out to the Bamboo Boys. And good luck, Jungle Storm, with Barbie Run next. Don't get deceived by the name Barbie. It has frame perfect jumps in it. It's, when it comes to that, harder than Ninja Gaiden. So be sure to tune in, be sure to donate, and have a great rest of the marathon.